Good morning, everyone. It's Mondays with Bev and Paul. It's November 27th, 2017. And hello.
Good morning.
My name's Paul.
And my name's Bev.
And so far, no glitches. We are going to check to see if the sound is coming through, though. Let's see here.
I'm thankful for that.
Yes, it is working. So. All right, we are making it so far. We are so glad to be with you. And today we have a big question we're going to do. What are you thankful for?
Wow.
Yeah.
Start the list.
Yes, we'll get to that in a minute. But first we wanted to share a little photograph we got this morning. Yes, from our dear recipient, Les Geisel. Yes. Mm-hmm. And here he is in Oak Ridge, and I guess that's Tennessee. Yeah, yep. So Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and he's pointing the finger at you, so we want you
to read this book.
Yeah, so Les, thanks for sending that picture.
It's a great picture, Lester.
Yeah. So, if you've got that book, take a picture wherever you are on the planet, and please send it to us. We're really accumulating a lot of nice little pictures.
Aren't we? Yes. It's wonderful. I like it.
And if you don't have the book, we hope you get one, because we're actually going to read a section out of it here this morning, aren't we?
Yes.
To answer our question. Again, our question for the day is, what are you thankful for? And first thing we're going to do is read from our manual. I mean, not the manual. We're going to read from the book. And the book is BioTouch, Healing with the Power in Our Fingertips by our wonderful Deborah Schildhouse. So we're going to read a chapter. I think this is chapter 5.
It's chapter 5, okay. And it's called New Lessons to Learn. And there's a lovely quote by Richard Evans. There's no hurt so great that love can't heal it. And that's from his book, I guess, called The Gift. So Deborah is, she's still on the staff here, and she is in a session with somebody named Annie, who she says, Annie, a middle-aged woman who suffered with back pain, possessed strength and courage that was awe-inspiring. She revealed that she had been sexually abused as a teenager and still couldn't tolerate being touched in most situations. But she forced herself to accept my fingers as they moved over her body. I can't believe how safe BioTouch makes me feel, she said, smiling through her tears. I never thought I would ever again be able to relax with someone's hands on me. Of course, her tears triggered the flow of my own. During a practitioner training, we'd been taught that sometimes during a session, recipients opened up about things they'd suffered in the past. We were told not to be concerned if they began to cry while working through their painful issues. We were to continue the session, knowing they'd feel better after the emotional cleansing. I just wished I knew how to prevent myself from crying along with them.
Oh.
Yep, that's pretty, I think, most of us have been in a situation at the center or with just a loved one where that happens, yeah. And it's
so that's part of my thankfulness. My thankfulness with BioTouch is the opportunity to go in that room with a recipient and reach out and touch that person right at below the breastbone with that tender touch. And always when we're done with a session, we always say thank you. And I've realized even recently that what I'm saying thank you for is for letting themselves be loved. They've allowed me into their life.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely. I'm thankful. I think a lot of us, we just arbitrarily say that. I don't know what it is about that session that brings out the gratefulness within our own hearts, that we have been given an opportunity to step in with another human being and share that loving touch with them, and then whatever comes out of that. And they have trusted us, put them in a safe place. And for me to say thank you to them just is so natural, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. And I'm so thankful for that quote that we just read from the book also, that, and especially during this time where we have the hashtag Me Too and all the sexual abuse and the horrors and the traumas that have happened in the past to women and some men we hear too, and that we have something like BioTouch that even in trauma survivors, that light touch, they can feel safe, and they can feel that it's a gift to them, that for once their body is a vessel to be loved, and not abused.
Right. And is receiving love in that touch from another person.
And the ability to work out your trauma. We had a woman once at a drug rehab community we were working with, and it was a residential treatment facility. And we worked on the clients there twice a week. And I'll never forget working on this one woman. And she just started bawling and bawling and bawling. And she'd done a lot of work there for months. But all of a sudden, she had this memory of being raped and being stepped on her shoulder. We were working on her shoulder. It hurt her for years.
Oh, wow.
And as we worked on her, she was remembering that and actually going through the whole process of forgiveness and feeling her own strength. And she was able to take that memory and that healing and go to her group that she was part of, and for the first time share it in public with people.
Wow.
And really started a healing process where even her pain in her shoulder started to go away.
Isn't that, because what we know is that BioTouch addresses the body first. And why it's so powerful for the body is because it's skin on skin, and we all share an experience of having a body. So we immediately recognize each other in that body. But what happens over time with that touch, consistency is one of the keys, of course, we all know, for healing. But it just offers us the whole safe arena for all of that to start unfolding in those other levels, those other aspects, I'll say, of ourselves, those subtle places, the emotional and the spiritual aspects of ourselves. And what's been happening is that this incredible, safe, loving environment, BioTouch creates that for us, so that when we do open ourselves up to that remembering or that trauma that the body's been holding, it's already there. It's just loving.
It is so amazing.
Yeah.
What we'd ask of all of you too is we know there's not a lot of people here if you're watching live, but even if you're watching it after the live stream, write in the little comments down there. What are you thankful for? It could be one line, it could be a whole paragraph. And it'd be nice to see what people are thankful for.
Right.
And if you've done BioTouch, what are you thankful for about the ability to share BioTouch? Which reminds me of a letter we just got this morning.
Oh, I know.
I
tell you, talk about hope.
I know. So this woman writes us a letter, and she says, I am so excited to have purchased a membership last evening. I've been observing your videos and reading as much as I can about Just Touch, energy healing, etc. I have a severely mentally and physically disabled son that I hope to give as much relief and or healing to as I can through using this method. I was wondering if you might be able to put me in touch with someone else that has traveled this path with their loved one. My son was 3 years old when he was injured in an auto accident. He is now 34 years old, a happy person, but cannot communicate verbally and is unable to control his fine motor functions well enough to use a communication device. He has a curved and twisted spinal column, partial paralysis on the right side, uneven legs and arms, etc. As an RN, I felt compelled to give allopathic medicine my best shot. However, the options available for my son were exhausted within this discipline many years ago. I also feel compelled to try anything and everything that I can to assist him as much as possible, as my own health is now declining somewhat. Doctors told me not to expect him to ever see his teen years, but here we are 30 plus years down the road. It would be wonderful to meet someone that has had similar struggles, or at least experience in using Just Touch energy healing. I am grateful for that letter.
I'm so grateful that she found BioTouch. Yeah.
This is what it's all about. And so if you have had experiences with a loved one, you can send us an email, office@justtouch.com. And this particular woman said I could share her email with you, and you could communicate or post it on our website, on our
Facebook.
so she could read it there.
Oh,
In
yeah,
fact,
that'd
I
be
have to tell her
amazing.
about our Facebook page.
I know.
And she's
Absolutely.
actually now looking into trying to get the book to hear the testimonials, because I shared with her about my mother and
Right.
how it helped her, and
Oh,
I shared
my.
with her about Rose and her husband. So,
Yeah.
you know, a community is being created.
I
Community is
know.
being
And,
created.
you know, for the last couple of years, we've been envisioning that.
Right.
And I was thinking about that this morning. It's so interesting because I'm like, oh my goodness. So 3 years ago, I figured we were in the stage of preparation. And last year at the annual board meeting, I said 2017 is going to begin the stage of activity. Wow.
Wow.
I had no idea. Be careful what you ask for,
right.
or I'm thankful for what we asked for.
Right.
Yeah.
And, you know, and another part of that is today, an hour after this show, we are meeting with 7 practitioners in Switzerland and Germany.
Of course we are.
Yeah. And Michaela
Yeah.
is going to do the translating, because, you know, only a couple of them actually speak English. Yeah.
But, you know, I've said it before, and we know BioTouch breaks down all the barriers, because that's what love does. Love is BioTouch, and BioTouch is love.
Right. You know, I keep seeing these commercials with Subaru. Share the love, you know. So if you buy a Subaru, they donate money to charity. You know, we're saying the same thing. So, but you don't have to buy anything because you carry those with you. So share the love. Touch somebody.
I know.
Reach out and touch somebody.
It's already attached to you.
Yeah.
Got your toolbox
So
right there.
we always like to share another set of points. And so today we're going to share with you from our manual. And we are going to share with you how to do the heart set. Sharing the heart. So here we go.
This set of points may be used for conditions relating to the heart, veins, blood pressure, and circulation. To perform this set, first find hold point X, which is on the breastbone, directly between where the nipples would be on a youth. Another way to find X is by measuring 1/3 of the way up the breastbone from greeting point 1. To address the well-being of the heart, hold X and with the other hand touch points 1 and 2. These points may be found by imagining a line running from the notch at the top of the breastbone to a place on the left breast where the nipple would be on a youth. Divide this diagonal line into thirds. Point 1 is at the top of the first third. Point 2 is at the top of the second third. Veins, blood pressure, and circulation may be addressed by touching point 3 in addition to points 1 and 2. Point 3 is at the soft indentation just above the collarbone, above and to the left of the notch at the top of the breastbone. It is the same as point 1 in step 1 of the metabolism set. Remember to hold each point for at least 6 to 8 seconds.
Wonderful little set of points, the heart set, done by Rachel and her father.
I know. It's so amazing.
Thankful. We are thankful for that opportunity. All these photos, it just keeps reminding you about the opportunity to give this gift. Again, if you're just tuned in with us and you're thankful for something, just post it on our little Facebook here. We see Deborah's has joined us. And we would love you to post what you're thankful for.
Yeah.
You know?
There's so much.
So what we are also thankful for is the opportunity to share and have others share their resources with us. And tomorrow is an international day called Giving Tuesday. I can't believe just in the past couple of years how this has grown to be such an awareness of Giving Tuesday.
I had no, well, we participated last year kind of on the last minute, and just in a year, I mean, I'm actually seeing that, it advertised in places that I had not. So it is growing. Yeah, it is a global.
Yeah. So we have numerous ways that you can help contribute to the foundation, which shares and teaches BioTouch around the world. And we hope to take some of these funds and offer it to groups of people who don't have the opportunity really to learn BioTouch. So you can do that on our Facebook page, and you can actually do it with #donate. And then you can put an amount there if you want. #donate, and it will automatically donate a certain amount of oh, we had some guests here. And it'll help you, you'll be able to donate however much you want. If you put #donate and $5, then if you are part of, you were last year, it'll automatically contribute that to the foundation. If not, it will send you to a page to set it up. And then you can use that #donate to use with a lot of other organizations too that have plugged into this.
Exactly. Yeah.
#donate.
Yeah.
What's it called? Goodworks.
Goodworks.com. Yep.
That's one way. You can press the donation button on our website and make any contribution that you could. You know, every little bit helps us. You know, we are a real grassroots organization. All of our people here are volunteers.
Volunteers.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I mean, we have 25 plus staff members.
Right.
Bev and myself, Julie, our PR and marketing director. Everyone donates their time to get this gift out to humanity. And wow. I can't tell you how thankful I am for all of you.
I can imagine you are.
Yeah.
Because you're actually beginning to see the results of 30 years of holding and just doing your part, you know, and keeping this alive.
It's like Sally said, you know, people, she's noticed the difference in the past years. She's been here for almost 10 years now, plus 10 years.
Right.
And she's noticed now that BioTouch is taking off on its own. There's enough people now where it's going out on its own. It's not depending on a Paul. It's not depending on a Bev. It's depending on all of you to step up and share this gift.
Yeah. I think there's going to be a recognition for humanity to really be able to receive this gift and be able to share it, because that's what you do with a gift like love. You have to share it, and that's what BioTouch has always been intended to be, is a shared gift among all of humanity.
And so as we go around the world here's people sharing the gift. It's via the book right now. And I've been in the pool today.
Yeah.
And, you know, hopefully you'll get the book. It's the holiday season. Somebody could use that book, BioTouch, Healing with the Power in Our Fingertips. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it through the foundation and start sharing the gift of touch, the gift of love with family and friends.
Yes. Give the gift of love this year for someone you really, really care about.
And then take a picture of it, send it to us.
Yeah.
So, again, we are grateful that you have all joined us, and we look forward to seeing you all next week. Yeah. Again, my name's Paul.
And this is Bev.
And we'll see you all next week.
Have a glorious week.
All around to the sun.